4.5 years ago, on March 17th, 2006, I was coming along the New Jersey Turnpike. My son was driving a van. I was sitting in the passenger seat. I had 2 cats in a cage in the back of the car and a few belongings, and we got to the George Washington Bridge. Now, what you need to know is what happened before that. What happened before that was in January of that year, I turned 60, and I decided to take a 10-day visit to New York City from Austin, Texas, where I was living, with the idea that perhaps I would relocate and start a new chapter in my life. And what happened before that is that I'd gotten divorced about 4 years before, after being way too long a married woman. And so divorced, 4 years later, turned 60, said, I'm ready for a new adventure. I came up for 10 days earlier on, said, that's it, I'm moving to New York. There it is, March 17th, we're pulling into New York, and kid is dropping mom off like to go to college, right? So I reinvented my life and started over in New York City at age 60. Here I am, about to turn 65, so it's almost 5 years since I made the decision to do that. And some people looked at me like I had completely lost my mind. Why would you want to do that? Why would you go to New York? They always live in Austin, Texas. Why would you want to move from Austin, Texas, the only state in the Union, of course, to the big old bad New York City? And the reason I wanted to do that is because it had been my dream my whole life to do that. My parents were New Yorkers who moved to Miami when they were pregnant with me. I had a little New York dirt in my DNA, I think. I was always attracted to it here. I visited here forever. I love theater, I love music, I love the concerts, I love opera, I like everything that New York has to offer. I love a walking city. So there I came across the George Washington Bridge. We got to the apartment. We unloaded just a few belongings. I didn't bring very much. And I started off in a 1-bedroom apartment with my new life. It's one of the most exciting things I've ever done.